How's it going, everybody? Wildman Wes here, and welcome to day 13 of What's Your Poison's 24 Beers of Christmas. We hope you enjoyed the last 6 episodes with Hefe being on, and I miss him already, and hopefully we'll get another chance to do some more beer reviews in the future. But for the meantime, I'll be flying solo on a couple of these, and the good wife Becca is probably going to be joining at some point. And you know what this means, we're on the second half, and now we are going to have movie reviews after the beer reviews. But I digress. Day 13, time to pop it open. Alright, from Pipeworks in Chicago, Illinois, we have Trim the Tree Spruce Tip IPA. Alright. So, buttons. Spruce Tip in IPAs and some of the beers that we've had in the past few years on What's Your Poison have been hit or miss. Some, not too bad. Some, oof, pretty rough. This one, Pipeworks, normally I'm used to their IPAs. So with that being said, I'm hoping that this one will be nice. Spruce Tips, don't screw us over. So this is a 6.8% IPA with Spruce Tips, as said before. And we're just going to pour ourselves a little glass and we're going to see what we get. So far, we've got a nice golden color. Sit right there, because remember, you're being judged. Alright, slightly cloudy. Decent head consistency on this one. I'm smelling a lot of standard, like, Citra hops on this one. Slightly hazy. Dank. Not getting a lot of spruce, but maybe that might be on the mouthfeel. So, here we go. Subtle. Pipeworks. You understood the assignment. So, I mean, yeah, the spruce is very more prevalent on the back end of the mouthfeel, where it's going to dry your palate slightly. So, I mean, that's very refreshing. I like that one. Maybe a little too dry for my palate, but still, I enjoy it. This one, getting nice. That was not bad. Not bad at all. I like the flavor profile because, I mean, it is a, middle-of-the-road ABV on an IPA, standard. So, I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not complaining. Quite frankly, I'm actually rather impressed because using Spruce Tips in any type of beer, especially IPAs, that's a difficulty. That's quite a challenge. And, Pipeworks, props to you on that one. Now that we've finished the beer portion of this episode, it's time to move over to the other side and do a review on the movie of the day. Alright, now that we've gotten the beer portion of this episode done, it is time to talk about a Christmas movie. And with me is none other than the wife Becca, so we're going to be having quite the movie review today. So,
start off with a good one.
Oh yeah. Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol has been adapted into many forms. Many forms. Standard live action, animated films, whether independent, Disney, modernized at times, even with the likes of Bill Murray in Scrooge from the 1980s. But what happens? What happens when you take A Christmas Carol and modernize it to a post-pandemic situation? That's right, folks. If you haven't seen it yet on Tubi, you should. I'm already going to be spoiling what we think of it. We're going to be talking about 2022's A Christmas Karen. Okay, before we get into this, I'm treading very lightly on this one because I don't know if I have to bleep that part, because there are terms that are considered degrading and offensive and could get you in trouble in a lot of ways. So some people might ask you, what exactly is the definition for said name in question? Well, the definition is someone with an alabaster pigmentation, predominantly of the middle to upper middle class, does not like groups that are not of their own, and when anything trivial to the minimalist inconveniences them, they make life miserable for everyone. So, that being said, this is going to be a quick review on this one. This movie is basically about a woman with the said name who is just mean to everybody, mean to her neighbors, mean to society. to the point where she's visited by 3 spirits, reminding her if she doesn't change her ways, she's going to drop dead. Just
and
like
nobody will care.
Yeah, just nobody will care. Even because this movie definitely is a modern adaptation of A Christmas Carol, where this character's boss is basically the Jacob Marley, and very awkward, let's put it that way. But and the neighbors that live next to her are pretty much the Cratchits. Their daughter that is dying is the Tiny Tim character. It's basically a spoiler, but I say go watch it. We're going to talk about what we like and what we don't like about this film. Let's talk about what we don't like first. Becca, you start us off on this one.
I really don't have anything I didn't like about this movie.
Me either. That's the weirdest thing. I thought I was going to watch this being like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so cliche, so predictable. But there were moments that just floored me. I don't know about you, but there were moments where I was just like, oh, they went there.
Oh.
And it worked. That's the thing. It worked. This... the story of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol has been adapted so many times, it's predictable. You probably have an idea what's going to happen, but man, they pull the curtain on this one a lot. There are moments where you're going, whoa, was not expecting that.
No, it's like you said, it's A Christmas Carol, but they brought it around in such a modern way, and as somebody who works in customer service, I know these people. And I'm not a fan, so... meh.
Other than that, the things that I like, as I was mentioning, yes, did they pull the curtain back and do some things were unexpected? Yeah. However, the predictability actually worked, because it wasn't just the predictability of, okay, this spirit is going to come at this time and they're going to tell them this. They show things that you weren't expecting, and not just that, but the stereotypes of said definition of the said name, like I mentioned, treading very lightly, that you start thinking, oh, this is starting to happen, so that's going to happen. But then again, sometimes it does, but there's a twist. And
it comes around in a way that you're just like, wait. This was the ghost of... Oh, okay, yeah, it is, okay.
God, I want to spoil this so bad. I want to.
Spoilers.
No, but it is on Tubi, so go to your local streaming TV on Tubi, find yourself a copy. So it's time to grade this thing. I'm going first. I'm going to say, as weird as it sounds, A+.
A+.
IMDb and some of the other sites that have grades for this gave it about a 64% or a 5 out of 10, and that's fine. This movie's not for everybody, but for people that want to get a cheap laugh about things that are going on in modern society that we all either facepalm or want to go on a streaming app that shows us videos about said people being obnoxious and ridiculous, yes, this movie is for you.
Yes.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode for the beer review and our movie review. If you agree with both the beer and the movie, you can leave a thumbs up. If you don't agree on either, you can leave a thumbs down. I wish there was one if you liked one and didn't like the other. You
can leave it in the comments.
Yeah, absolutely on that one. Other than that, make sure you share on social media, but most importantly, you push that little red button, ring the holly jolly bell for instant notifications. Check out my boy Hefe on Beer You, Beer Me. And other than that, I'm Wild Man Wes.
I'm Rebecca.
And we will see you tomorrow for day 14 of What's Your Poisons, 24 beers of Christmas, and a movie. See you soon.